Hi everyone, I just want to give you some instructions on what your quarter exam project's going to be. Instead of a test, we're going to do just a small project. Okay, so this is called the Systems of Equations 8-square poster. It's worth 40 points, and it is due Thursday by 2:30, by the end of the school day. Okay, so basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking some paper, whatever paper you have. Printer paper would be best because it's plain white, something like that. And you're going to fold it into 4 squares on front and 4 squares on back. Or you can use 2 different pieces of paper, I don't care. But there's going to be a total of 8 boxes that you're going to fill in. Okay, so in these 8 boxes, so we are here, in these 8 boxes, you're going to have steps 1 through 8 right here. So in 3 of the boxes, you'll show me a graph that has intersecting lines or parallel lines or the same line. So you need to find a system of equations that would give you that type of answer. The 4th box, you will show the equal values method. And then, sorry, that's my dog. Shh. Charlie, hush. Hush. Shh. Sorry. And then in boxes 5 through 8, you're going to show a substitution method and then 3 elimination methods. First elimination method would be through addition. There would be 1 through subtraction. And finally, the last one would be making an equivalent equation using multiplication. So on the next page is going to be a bunch of systems of equations you're going to choose from. You're going to choose 1 for each box that would work. So it says, label each box with the method you're using and then solve the system of equations. Show all work and give the final answer. Decorate it with like Christmas theme or winter theme or something like that. Make sure it's colorful and fun. Because that's 8 points out of the 40. Okay, at the bottom here where it says you may only use each system of equation 1 time, there are more systems of equations than you will use. Okay. All right, so going over to the oops, let me get rid of that. Going over to the next page. This is where the bunch of systems of equations are. I give you a whole bunch of them. You only need 8. So for example, maybe you want to start with the equal values box. So you look around your systems of equations here and you're trying to find for equal values something that they're both set equal to y, something like that. So you could use that one for equal values method. Now, if you work that out and find out that it's one line or parallel lines, maybe you want to use it for your graph instead, okay? But basically what you're going to do is pick out one of these for each type of each method that we learned: substitution, elimination, equal values, and then graphing. So if I undo that, so if we look down here, maybe like this one here, this one, oops, that one would be good for like a substitution. Okay, so maybe you want to use it for substitution. But basically you're going to look through these and find, okay, which one of these would be good for elimination, which one would be good for equal values, which one would be good for substitution. Okay, so you don't have to use them all. You only have to choose 8 that work. Now, let's look at an example of what you're kind of doing here. Oops, let me turn that. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, so here's an example of like the front side. Okay, so you have 4 boxes. On the upper left-hand corner, there's an example of a graph where the lines will intersect. So what I did is I picked a system of equations. I made sure they were both in slope-intercept form so that I could graph that. Okay, so when you graph that with the slope and y-intercept, you will find that it intersects, and you have to tell me where it intersects, this solution right here. You will have a solution in every single box because we need to make sure that you get the right answer. Okay, so the rest of the boxes on the front, I would find 2 systems of equations that you would get parallel lines and then graph it in this section right here. Okay, parallel lines, same lines. Okay, and then in the bottom right-hand corner is an equal values method box. So no graphing here. We already got our 3 graphs done if I would have used those on the other side. So I picked a system of equations where they were both set equal to y. So I set them both equal to each other and solved it, and then got my solution for x and y. So you'll show all your work in each box and then tell me what the solution is. Okay? Then on the back or another piece of paper, you'll do the last 4 methods, which is substitution and then 3 different elimination methods. And as you can see, I have my little Christmas decorations or winter decorations on here to just kind of make it all colorful and fun. Okay, so that would be an example of like the front side. Just if you're not sure what to do, always go back to this page right here. It'll tell you exactly what you need. Make sure that you have all of these methods and a final answer. Okay, show all work and give the final answer. All right, so that's your poster. Take your time, make sure it looks like an 8th grader did it and not a kindergartner. I do take off points if it's sloppy. You want to make sure that it's a final copy, so you probably want to do your work on an extra sheet of paper, maybe get an idea of how you want to set it up, but it does need to look like a good quality project when you're done. Take a picture of all 8 boxes and attach it to the Google Classroom assignment and then submit it by 2:30 on Thursday. Okay, so if you have any questions, just email me and let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. If you're, stuck on anything, just, reach out to me and we will figure it out. Okay, so that's due by Thursday at 2:30. Good luck. Do a good job on it. If you get all your answers right and it looks good, you'll get your 40 out of 40 points, and that'll be a nice boost to your grade. Okay, have a great day. See you later.